What's going on, Dandy crew? It is Dandy Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. Now, I have a specialty video for you today because we are going to be answering your questions. And this has actually been commonly asked, Drew, we want to learn more about you as a person and as a player. Well, this is going to be the video for you. I am going to the best of my ability, answer your questions, play this game, be in the zone, have a good time. I guess we'll just see where it all goes. What we're going to do, though, keep it simple. We have two main options here. I think it's either going to be the 6, 9, 10 or the 8, 5, 10. Little quick note, 8, 5, 10 allows us to pick either the 8, 4 or 8, 10 on the way back. And I think that's probably good enough for me, even like the 9, 3, 11, 8, 4, 3. Who knows what's going to be open? I'm happy with this pick. We're going to take it. So let's get into the first question. And by the way, this is going to be questions asked by Julia Gulia. If you don't know who she is another creator. Great player, great personality. Highly recommend. Go give her a sub. Go give her some love at her channel. She has been starting out and just absolutely crushing her Catan games. I think you'll get a lot of enjoyment watching what she does. All right, question number 1 coming from Julia. Let's get into the video.
How did the name Dandy Drew come about?
Dandy Drew, the name all of you know and maybe some of you love. So Dandy Drew actually came out when the first week of college, living in the dorms, all the people in the common area came out and we played a name game, which you match an adjective starting with the first letter of your name. So of course, my name being Drew, somebody came up with the idea of, well, why don't we call him Dandy Drew, right? DD. And for whatever reason, the name was catchy. And of course, I knew it was going to become a Catan channel 13, 14 years later. And there we are. So the gentleman who came up with that name, his name was Ross. Funny enough, I actually ran into him like a year ago. We were out and about and ran to him and said hi. Though I don't know if he knows his influence quite yet, but maybe he does. Maybe he does. But Ross, if you're watching it, this one's on you, man. You came up with the name. Much appreciated. Okay, or Green takes an interesting setup. The bot, always doing fun stuff. Giving a pretty legendary setup here, it feels like, to Mr. Black. Is what it is, no big deal. Now, I'm actually thinking, too, do we actually go 9 for 11 if it's open? I think the answer is most likely. 9 for 11 is pretty good. Okay, let's see what happens, especially starting with the 2 or. I quite like that prospect. But yep, Dandy Drew came out of the first week of college. All well and fun.
What does Catan mean to you?
What does Catan mean to me? Yeah, I'll be super cliche, right? Catan is life. But realistically, Catan has been an amazing game for me, and I'm super grateful and appreciative to be in this community. I've not only have I built this channel, which, by the way, we're at 10,000 subs now. Super appreciate you and just showing up, being here. We're going to 9 for 11. But I've been able to meet incredible people from all around the world, and now I have all these friends through my Catan experience and playing this game, and it's super cool. So for me, Catan has been a big part of my life over the last few years, and it's opened up so many new doors that, again, I'm just super appreciative, excuse me. And I'm excited for the future. I think this community is going to keep growing. It's only going to keep getting better. And as somebody that's here creating content, it's like, I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm excited. So let's see we'll see it goes. See where it goes. I think it's going to be an awesome opportunity. And I also don't think it stops with me. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of people coming into this space. There's so much room and opportunity that I don't see why it just can't keep getting better and better. Unfortunately, it looks like we've lost Green in the process, but we still got a game, and it looks like Red is probably in a tricky spot here. Probably either 8-3 or 6-2. I guess they could also go 8-10, but that's a little wonky. Wonky for sure. Next question coming from Julia.
How do you best describe Catan to new people?
Catan to new people. I've got a pretty straightforward answer to this, and I think it's... He doesn't have a good answer. I can tell you that 11-4 is not the way, my friend. Catan is a pretty interesting blend of poker and chess. It has the calculation aspect and the tactical flair that chess offers, while also having the social elements and the luck elements of poker. And I really love both games. And to me, to be able to play a 30 to 60 minute game real quick and have everything wrapped up in a beautiful bow on top, it really makes this game such a joy to play. So to me, chess meets poker, probably the best way I could really describe what's going on here. Now, who is the problem? Probably, we'll just be nice. Black, give me your wood. Nah. Okay, it's not what we wanted. It's not what we wanted, brother. I'm not going to hit red. I think that's super unfair. Not cool. I can also steal the wheat from green. That's what I should have done. But I'm too nice of a guy. Too nice of a guy. All right, we'll do that trade. Next question.
What are the biggest mistakes that new Catan players make?
What mistakes are you guys making out there in this wonderful, wacky world? There's a few of them. I think the ability to learn how to place out a board properly is definitely overlooked. Oh, get smacked. So when you do your, let's say, starting positions, you should be able to place the board fully out from start to finish and understand what are your best opportunities, what are the opportunities for your other players. And I find a lot of players just don't do it. I think it's really underappreciated, missed. We could have probably traded with the bot there. 9-4-11, coming down super hot. So learning how to place out a board, super critical. Also in the middle game, you guys are not trading enough. If you watch a lot of my videos, oh damn, bot going nuts. If you watch a lot of my videos, you'll see sometimes I'm able to get the first city and I have no ore. And sometimes I've done it without wheat and ore before, which is absolutely nuts. Start trading more. Start getting active. That is the great equalizer in this game, is your ability to make trades, to make deals. And if you just want to passively let your position roll and hope that luck hits your favor, sure, you can win a game that way. But you're really letting chance and luck dictate your success. And that's not the way you play a strategy game like Catan. So I think being not strategic in the placements, but also not trading enough and being proactive in the middle game.
What are you currently working on in your game?
Nothing. I'm perfect and I have no mistakes. And of course, all you know that is certainly not true. I have an interesting answer for this, I guess, which is I'm a very well-rounded player. So it's not like I have any massive holes in my game, but where I think I've kind of dropped the ball over the last year is, oh, nice settle. Where I've dropped the ball over the last year is, oh, we don't need brick around here, though I'm definitely going to stall from. I play a very quick and intuitive game where essentially I don't calculate as much as I probably used to or probably should. And even though I might make a lot of good moves consistently, sometimes I miss opportunities to make great moves. And I think that is a symptom of me not taking my time, looking for better and more precise opportunities. So to me, I think I'm trying to be more just conscious of, hey, I have time, I can use my time more effectively, and I don't have to burst out every single move just because it's the first thing that comes to mind. So I think having an intuition is good, but sometimes you've got to like break that intuition to find the moves that aren't so obvious. Dude, we're getting wrecked by a bot here. So that's probably the biggest thing on my mind, is slowing down, being more conscious of my position. Other than that, I'm always looking to improve my tracking. I think everybody can always get better at tracking. I don't really know anybody that's like a savant at that. Certainly players that are good at it. Ooh, not a bad deal for the wood, but our brick is blocked. And then I would always say, like, I'm always just looking for improvements. I'm always looking for feedback. I do message a lot of players to say, hey, what do you think I can work on? What do you think of this position? So to me, the grind never stops. Always look for 1% every day, and it really pays off. It really does. I think that's been a big part of my success, is just having that mindset to say, like, I can always keep learning. I can always keep getting better. That's important to me. Dude, are we getting wrecked by a bot right now? Because it certainly feels that way. All right, we need this. There we go. Okay, now we're like full steam ahead. Double cities, or we cheat. Getting blocked. I love it.
What do you believe is the driver of your Catan success in game?
The driver of my Catan success. So obviously I mentioned some things about my attitude. Like I think my mindset towards learning is very strong. But that's only a part of it. I certainly think my trading is, I'm one of the best traders in the game. Like my board awareness to be able to find opportunities is very, very strong. And that's allowed me to create all sorts of different positions that probably wouldn't be so obvious on the surface. But if you look at the board deeper, you see, oh, there's a lot of nuance here where I can make certain trades and it'd be really effective that way. So we're going to probably, let's go block green. Probably has a wheat for me. Nope. Awesome. I don't think we've had a single 8 or a 5 or 10. No, we had 1 maybe. So yeah, I think the social element too, if I'm playing, let's say, Discord games, some of you might see I'm a very strong, I have a very strong table presence, which essentially means I'm able to kind of negotiate and move through the table at my own pace and at my own will. So there's a lot of factors, and I really try to push players to understand, though there are quote unquote right moves in Catan, a lot of this game really comes down to style. I truly believe that. And to be able to cultivate your own style is super exciting to me. I really like that. Okay, so we're going to see if we can break the bot, by the way. I'm willing to do 2 as well. I think just getting the pops key is not bad here. The bot will definitely break here. Wow. No breakage on the bot. Okay, how about ore for wheat? Bop, 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 bop. Somehow, I don't think we've bought a single development card. Okay, I'm dumbfounded. Okay, VP not bad, though we need knights. And of course it rolls. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Probably here, we're probably going to need like a Yop or Road Builder just so that we could start to move. And also, I really, really don't want to get plowed by black here. I think our game becomes much more difficult. And he's looking for wood, so that's a really bad sign for us. Because where is he going to be going with the wood? Guess we're about to find out. Oh my god. We can do 2 here. I can do this. Call me a nice guy. Nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Watch me get plowed. All right, next question. Next question.
Where do you see the future of the Catan scene going?
Catan scene. It's just gonna, to me, this game's getting better. This community's getting better. You guys are becoming, like, you have to understand, when I started content a year ago and where the scene's at now, the skill has jumped immensely, which I think is super cool. Like, the fact that players are getting better and are getting sharper. So I think from that standpoint, I don't see why the community is going to stop growing. So I'm very optimistic. I think more creators should come into this space. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, we'll just take it. We need... Hey, there we go. So now we need a 9. Dude, these 4s and 11s are sick. Where's our wheat? We have a ton of wheat, and we just can't seem to make it happen. There we go. Okay, that's what we needed. So now we can really get like a 5 or 10, and we can just pop like crazy. Imagine if I lose to the bot this game. That'd be pretty funny, actually. Black's doing well here. Black's doing well. At least I'm happy the bot is like active, right? Like most people say, oh, you're playing a bot. This is BS. This bot is doing well. So it's not completely a dum-dum. So yeah, I'm optimistic. Like I said, I love this community. I really, if you have ambitions of coming and playing Catan, streaming it, doing YouTube for it, highly recommend. And also you can reach out to me if there's questions. I think I've been more than giving in terms of my time and sharing that aspect. So I'm excited. I think there's a lot of room for this community to keep growing and growing, and I'm here for it. Leading the charge, I'd like to think. Next question.
What player had the biggest impact on your development?
Player who had the biggest impact. Bro, where are our rolls? Where are the rolls here? We're not getting any of our wheat rolls. And then when we do, we don't actually have the resources to support it. Oh man, I want to keep feeding this guy ore. We could also pop, but that's a very wasteful opportunity for us. Okay, I guess we're going to pass and hope he doesn't mono us. Okay, now if we get a 5 or 10, we can pop and also road settle. Come on, rolls. No, 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 no. Players who made the biggest impact on my game. I'm going to have, I think, a pretty clear answer here, and this might surprise some of you. Honestly, I think we got to give a lot more credit to Delighted. I'll be honest with you. His impact on this game. There we go. His impact on this game and the strategies that he's brought to the mainstream. Oh my god. Oh, we're getting destroyed by the bot. Okay, I kept a good hand though, so if I have 5 or 10 rolls, I'm going to go get the port, which is what I need here. Is this even a bot? Big mono. Good thing I threw out the ore there. So yeah, Delighted's impact I think has been pivotal. And it's like most of you, when I started playing this game, all right, 5 or 10, I went to YouTube, right? That's where I got my source of knowledge from. So learning from him really helped me. And then when I got involved in the Discord scene, there was a lot of players that I met there that really impressed me. Obviously, Rayman, great player, good dude. Got a lot of respect for Ray. There was also a guy named Cool KP who doesn't play anymore, but he was one of the first players where I was like, damn, this Catan is really about skill. Bro, what are these rolls? Okay, well now I have to waste my cards to do this. Just pretty damn silly. All right, cool. So yeah, I've been very fortunate to be around a lot of great players, and I think the first thing that really caught my eye when I got involved in competitive Catan was the social aspect. Like, wow, players can completely alter the path of a game by being good at communicating. And what you know, like, I'm a decent communicator to start. So that really kind of... Holy... Green is back! This guy went on a walk around the block, took his dog out, made a bowl of cereal, ate it, and then came back and he's got a winning position. Bruh. That's actually pretty cool. You got to give him credit. That's pretty cool. Good for you, man. Let me give him a heads up. Yo, Green. Your bot is lit. All right. So, yeah, ultimately, I think if I have to give any love to one player, I'm going to say Delighted. He deserves it. He's definitely one of the OGs, and what he's done for the community is just absolutely pivotal. So, really good stuff.
What is your biggest weakness in your game? Please, we all want to know. The internet is begging. What is DandyDrew's kryptonite?
Biggest weakness? Probably that I don't have a weakness and my game's perfect and I really don't make any mistakes at all. And if anyone knows me, then they know that's absolutely BS. But no, I think I could be more patient. I think... Oh, damn. Okay. Give me an 8 here. Oh! Sham. Perfect. So now we have a real path to close this game out with the 2 VPs. I gotta slow down, though. We're gonna end this game before the questions are done. Probably 2. I think the patience has been my biggest weakness, and also a lot of my game thrives on cooperating with the table. And if a table doesn't want to cooperate with me for whatever reason, then obviously it's very tough. I could probably improve my Or We Cheap a little bit too. It's something that for the longest time, like I got good at Or We Cheap and then I moved on and tried more unorthodox strategies, but I know I could be a much better Or We Cheap player. So that's like, I'm always trying to learn from players that I think have certain edges on me or certain knowledge bases that I don't possess. Or maybe I need to refine is a better way to put it. So yeah, I think, to me, it's like I don't really have any glaring problems or any massive weaknesses, but I'm always conscious of improving 1% every day. That's kind of been my motto for a long time. So patience is big, and just continual improvement's big for me. We're not getting blocked. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. The bot is pacing. This is not good.
Are there ways to work on your table presence?
Okay, so table presence. This is actually a term that I coined in the community a little while ago. And it's essentially, you can call it, how do you present yourself at the table? And some might say, oh, table talk, whatever the case is. Let's actually smack down here on black. I think black's doing extremely well now. We get a pop, and we'll play another night because we got multiple nights now. Shazam, Shazoom, Shazing, and we got a wheat. Okay, we're practically almost there, winning. Cool. So yeah, table presence. I would say I always like to start when I play a game. I always like to start it with some sense of small talk. I like to get kind of the muscles moving in terms of the social ability, and I think it's important to kind of keep the vibes in check. Always keep good vibes as a priority here. Oh, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. And also, too, I think as you get better at trading, you learn how to communicate. Oh! Big smack. Big smack. Holy smokes. Okay. Pop. Well, that's practically game. So yeah, I would say I don't want the game to end. I don't want the game to end. So yeah, as far as your table presence, really work on becoming more sociable, trying to keep light, playful talk. Remember, vibes are important, making sure that people feel good at the table, communicating, and go for trades. Start communicating deals. Look for good opportunities to get people involved. And red is winning. Oops. I think at the end of the day, being conscious of your vibes is critical here.
Will there ever be a Katon AI that will beat humans consistently?
Katon AI that beats humans consistently. Eventually. It's certainly not there, and it's certainly not there in Colonist. Though this bot's pretty sick, though. I think if it's okay with you guys, I'm just going to kind of keep the game going until we kind of wrap it up. So I think it's certainly possible. I have had very interesting ambitions to have to build an AI or to build a logic. Should we try to take road? That'd be kind of fun. But I think in the short term, there's so many elements of this game that the computers don't have down quite yet that we should be okay for the time being. Let's go take the ore here. I gotta be careful not to overpop my position. Okay, we got nights for days. All right, so I'm excited though. I think the day that an AI really starts to pose some big issues, I mean, we've only got things to learn as a community, which I think is super cool.
What are your future Katon goals?
So for those who know me and have known my past in playing the game of Katon, I've done just about everything. I've won double-digit tournaments. I have broken almost every record in the championship league. I hold the tournament record in community. I've done just about everything that I could want to do, honestly. The only thing I haven't cracked yet is the in-person game as much. I did go to Nationals last year and had a great time there. Didn't win it, which is okay with me. We'll take the wood and we'll just keep building. But I think that would be also a personal goal, is to improve my in-person game, try to get a really good result there. And also too, I want to continue to keep influencing and exciting this community with the content and my personality. So I don't have a big drive as I used to in terms of, oh my God, I have to get number one this season, or I have to make sure I'm in the top 5. It's like, I've been there. I've done that. So to me, it's just, I'm just enjoying being part of this community and offering as much value as I can. So, but yes, I think doing well at a nationals tournament will be a really big and fun part of my game.
What's your best Katon moment?
Best Katon moment. Oh, we're gonna try to go for road. By the way, I don't want to like just keep this game going just because, but I'm gonna see if I can slowly start to connect. I mean, that'll be a fun objective. We can also try to settle and then go for the connect, but the problem is once we settle and we can't pop anymore. But we got the Super 8. Fun Katon moment. Let's go kill him here. We're gonna go for the road. Vroom vroom. You know, actually, what we'll do is we'll get the Super 8 going, and then we'll just start going crazy here. Huh. You know what it probably is for me? This is obviously the channel, growing the channel's been amazing. It's been an amazing moment for me. I really think when I won my first qualifier, I was in Ohio. You have to understand when I won my first qualifier, how significant that was for me is because I flew to 2 different qualifiers before that one. So I traveled to New York, lost on the final table with win in hand. I traveled to Ohio, lost final table again. And then the third time I finally won it, it kind of just really completed the circle of, hey, like I came with a mission and I got it done. And that was just super exciting. Super exciting to me. So that was such an amazing moment. Obviously, creating this channel has been just a ton of fun, an absolute blast for me. By the way, are we going to lose? I don't think so. I think we should be fine. I know I could end the game. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through the questions. I'm trying. I mean, if he wins here, hey, he deserves it. So, yeah, winning that tournament just meant a lot. It really kind of solidified everything for me.
What do you like and dislike about being a Catan content creator? I imagine the rep blocks are terrible.
Yeah. What I like about it, it's an amazing thing to be part of the scene, and I have no regrets about. Oh my God, are we about to lose? I don't think I'm taking road, folks. It's been a ton of fun. I love being an influencer. I love sharing my ideas and having an amazing audience like you to be here to support me. Equally, what I dislike, sometimes the reputation sucks, right? Like, I can never play on my main account anymore because every time I do, I get recognized, and it really does. It makes it extremely difficult to play. And anyone that's been on my stream and has seen any kind of reputation-based games, it sucks. Like, it's not fun for the audience. It's certainly not fun for me. So it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's a small pain that it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it is a frustration. And I wouldn't trade it in for anything. I'm not complaining. It's just more of a, I wish it was different. But, you know, here we are. Damn it. Do I have to play a knight here? I think I do. All right, let's do the last question here.
At what point did you feel you crossed the line into being one of the best?
Okay, at what point did I cross the line that I was one of the best? Well, man, the thing is, guys, I knew I always had a spark to be good at this game. But I think when I started setting records, like, for instance, I started setting a lot of having the best set records in the Championship League. I've set the record for the longest streak. I won 10 games in a row in the most competitive league in the world. And then I also started to set records within the community Discords. I was like, okay, I've got something here, right? I'm getting noticed. People are starting to see that I have real skill. So I think there was just a point when I started winning consistently that I was like, okay, I'm no longer just that good player, right? I'm in a category of great player now. So I think for me, I've always been of the mind that I just want to keep getting better. I want to keep improving, and I guess just stay in the process. I didn't set out to become DandyDrew, the YouTuber, Katon extraordinaire. That was not my goal. But through just being passionate and somebody that loves learning, I got good at this game to the point where I can be here. So it's funny because even though I know I'm a good player, I still try to be critical of my game. I still look for my flaws, and I try to stay open-minded that, okay, I make consistently good plays, but I know I can always improve. I can always be better. These are all things you need to keep in mind. But there you go. we got some questions out of the way. A little bit of a wonky game. I'm sorry. Probably wasn't the most thrilling one. But we played a game. We kept it going long enough to finish the questions. Again, I want to say thank you to Julia Gulia for being here and sharing her support in terms of asking the questions via MP3 audio. And again, check her out. Give her some love there. We will also be doing a 10K sub / 1 year anniversary stream that will be posted. You will be hearing about that shortly. We are coming up to the 1 year anniversary next month, which is cool. Super excited about that. And I just want to say, everyone that's shown up here lately, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I get so much joy, so much satisfaction about coming here, sharing this game that I love and be able to share my ideas. And you guys are a big part of that. If you are not subscribed and you want to continue to follow me on this journey, you want to get better at Catan, you want to just become a little bit more savvy and beat your friends or beat your family at this beautiful game, you're at the right place. I believe. At least I've been told. Feel free to subscribe, share your love, keep sharing the support. And that's all I got. There you go. Pretty big AMA today. We won here with a pretty basic setup. Frankly, I thought Green came back. He was in a great position, but he decided not to continue. Red trading like a beast, but it's not enough. We won the game 20 minutes ago, technically, but here we are. Thank you so much. Much love. Dandy is out. Y'all have a beautiful night. Peace.